وَإِذَا الصُّحُفُ نُشِرَتْ. So if you recall the last ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains the subsequent events that will take place on three different occasions. The first will be the day of resurrection, and then there will be day of judgment, and before the day of resurrection will be the Qiyamah, the last hour. So what will happen at the time of the Qiyamah is the Shamsu Kubvirat wa idha Nujumun Kadarat and all those ayat. Then wa idha Nufusu Zuvvijat, that was the day of resurrection. Wa idha Ma'udatu Su'ilat bi ayyi dhanbin qutilat, that was the day of judgment. So this is the third stage. So we will continue from there. Wa idha Suhufu Nushirat, and when the records of the deeds of the people will be laid open, will be unfolded. So, as you know, the meaning of idha is when. As-suhuf is the plural, is the jama of sahifa. So we know one meaning of sahifa, scriptures, and the other meaning of sahifa is also the record of the deeds, the scrolls. So every one of us who has been doing in this world, it is being recorded, and that record will be open. So nashara yanshuru means to open. Nusharat, they will be laid open. Wa idha sama'u kushitat, and when the heaven will be stripped away. Now, you know the meaning of sama, that is the heaven, but kushitat is the verb, and the basic idea of this word kushitat, when we slaughter an animal and we skin off the animal. So skinning off or stripping away, that is called in Arabic kushitat, kashata, from kashata. So what is the meaning with the heaven over here is that everything will be visible. Everything will be visible. So like someone was covered, and then if you remove that covering, so whatever inside, it is visible. So on that day, right now we have a barrier. We cannot see beyond the heavens what is over there. But on that day, everything will be open.
So you can see heaven.
You can see heaven, and inside the heaven and what is going on over there. وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ. So, but remember the basic meaning of the word kushitat. وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ سُعِّرَتْ, and when Jahim, Jahim is another name of the hellfire, of same like Jahannam. So Jahannam or Jahim is same thing. وَإِذَا الْجَحِيمُ سُعِّرَتْ, it will be kindled with fire. So su'irat is from tas'ir. The word tas'ir in Arabic, sometimes the fire is already there, but you make it more
inflame it more.
inflaming. So that is the meaning of su'irat.
So right now the hellfire is there, but it will be more inflamed that day.
Inflamed that day, that will be more prepared for the people of Jahannam. Al-'iyadhu billah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may save all of us, inshallah. So it will be more prepared. وَإِذَا الْجَنَّةُ أُزْلِفَتْ, and when the Jannah will be brought closer to the people of the Jannah. Uzlifat, it's from Islaf, and Islaf bringing something closer. So Jannat is also already there, but on that day it will be brought closer to the people of the Jannah. So it will be an honor for those who will go to the Jannah, that like it will be ready for them. Jannat uzlifa. Alimat nafsum ma ahdarat. On that day, every nafs, every soul, every body will know. Alimat is from ilm, will know. Ma ahdarat, what that nafs has prepared and what he sent forth. So ahdara yuhdiru, ihdar, to something to present. So whatever we are doing in this world, so that will be known, the result or the reward or the recompense of that. فَلَا أُقْسِمُ بِالْخُنَّسِ الْجَوَارِ الْكُنَّسِ. Now from here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is saying that I swear by the stars, by the moving stars, by the stars, those are retreating stars. These are different, movements of the stars.
Isn't about Najam?
Najam is all Najam.
This is a different.
Yes, Najam means also star, but Najam is every star. It's like the word for the star is Najam, but Khunnas, they are specific stars, and especially the 5 stars, in addition to sun and the moon. The Arabic names like Mirrikh and Zuhra and Mushtari and Utarat and Zuhal, like Jupiter and all that. So they will be, they have their different, movements. And I am going to explain to you the background of these stars also. Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has specified only those stars. So the basic meaning of Khunnas, this is the Jama of the word Khanis. And Khanis, those stars who are sometimes going forward, sometimes they are coming back, returning, So at that time, and still those people who believe in the movements of the stars, they make a lot of stories about that, and they say that the moving of the star, it has an effect of the lives of the people.
Rahu Kal.
That they say that your star is not going in the right direction, right? Your 2 stars are coming and they are meeting each other and breaking on. So now go back to the Arab custom and Arab culture at that time, when the time when the Quran was revealing. So as we know that the Arab people, they were also believed in all those effect of the stars, and that is called kahanat. The word kahana, and from that they made kahin. So it comes in the Quran also, wala huwa wa ma huwa biqawli kahin. So sometimes they said that whatever Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying is the Quran, it is like a magic, seher. And sometimes they say that's like a fortune teller, that's kahin. Those are people, those who are telling about the future and all that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that I swear by those stars that you believe in them and you think that this is the kahanat, but this Quran is not the kahanat. This is a connection with the moving stars of the revelation of the Quran. So Khunnas are those stars who are like returning stars or retreating, and sometimes they are moving forward, sometimes they are coming back. Al-Jawar al-Kunnas, that they are running in their set order, orbit. So Al-Jawar is also plural of the Jariya, something like Tajri, that says Tajri, right? Jara, Yajri, Tajri, that means moving. Al-Kunnas. Kunnas is the Jama of the plural of the word Kanis. Okay. Now, what is the idea of this word Kunnas is from Kanis? When the animals, especially the deer, those who have their place of residence inside the forest and the desert, they come outside, they move around, and when there is a time, especially evening time, they go back inside their shelter. So the shelter of the animals, that is the natural shelter, not in the zoo, but the natural shelter that we have in the desert forest, that is called, when they go inside their shelter, it's called kanasa al-dhabiyu, for example. Kanasa al-dhabiyu. The deer, it went inside its place of hiding. So the place of hiding, that is called, kanis. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is exemplifying that these stars are also, they are going back when they are set. So it looks like that they are going in the place of their hiding.
This Bil Khunnas, could it be meaning constellation stars? Those are like, Cancer and Zodiac
Right.
stars. Those are the ones which were used for fortune telling.
Uh-huh.
So there were those specific stars as part of those constellations.
Constellation.
So
That's
maybe
right.
that's what it's referring to, those constellation stars,
Constellation
as opposed
star.
to the rest of the stars.
Exactly.
Which you see.
Yes. Al-Khunnas.
I'm surprised how much difference is there. The meaning I have, it says planets, and you also can think about stars, but it seems like the right meaning would be constellation stars.
Constellation stars. Yes. And 5 of them are very, famous. So
But constellation stars are not Jupiter and all, right?
No,
they are
they
not.
are.
No.
So they won't be constellation then.
No. Jupiter is not a star. These would be planets.
Planet.
The
Right?
reference over here is about planets, not about
Is
the
that-
stars.
Planets? Or?
No, not the planets. The stars.
Stars.
Because the people, they believed in the effect of in the lives of the human beings, in the life of the people, with those stars. Yes, and we have these Arabic names, as I said, Zuhal, Utarad, Mushtari, Zuhra. These. So basically, Allah subhanahu wa taala is rejecting this misunderstanding and misconcept of the people, those who believe in those stars and their effect, and he says that Quran is not of the example of those people, like those who practice in this kahana. وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا عَسَّسَ, and I swear by the night. Al-layl إِذَا عَسَّسَ, when it becomes dark. Asas means when it becomes more, dark, false dark. وَالصُّبْحِ إِذَا تَنَفَّسَ, and I swear by the morning time. Subh is morning time. إِذَا تَنَفَّسَ, when it breathes. So every morning when it starts, it's like it's a breathing. So it's a very good expression. Like the whole night there was a dark, and this daylight was hidden under the cover of the night, and now it starts breathing again. وَالصُّبْحِ إِذَا تَنَفَّسَ إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلُ رَسُولٍ كَرِيمٍ. Indeed, this Quran is the word, is the kalam brought by a messenger. Rasul is messenger, but not Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Jibreel alayhi salam, because Jibreel alayhi salam is also the messenger who brought the messages of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the Quran, that is the kalam. It's brought by a messenger, a Rasul, that is very noble. Kareem. Kareem means very noble.
So that means the meaning of this one is the messengers, the messenger brought the message to the prophet.
No.
Something like that?
No. It is, the Quran is the word that is brought by a noble messenger.
No.
Huh.
And this messenger here means Jibreel.
Jibreel, yes. So, as I said earlier, that the false, uh, charges that was about the Quran by the people of Arab, that is, this Quran is the source of magic, or it has the source in the kahana and all that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala denying all those things and saying, no, it is the wahi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah has sent through the Rasul, yani Jibreel alayhi salam, and he is very noble. So it is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought by this angel.
So what's the meaning of Rasul over here?
Messenger.
Messenger.
Because he brought the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ذي قوة عند ذي العرش مكين. And these are all the qualities of Jibreel alayhi salam. ذي قوة means the one who is
Most powerful.
more powerful, who has a strength. Okay. عند ذي العرش مكين. And he is very much honorable and secured with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the owner of the throne. Inda means with, Zil Arshi, the one who has the Arsh, yani Allah, throne. Makeen, who is secured and honorable.
One more time. Owner of the power, right? Zigu.
Quwwa, yes, power. Muta'in thumma ameen. Muta', it's from ita'ah. And he is the chief of the angels. All other malaika, they obey his orders. So Muta is the one, Muta is like the chief or the Amir that is obeyed by other people. So this, Jibreel alayhi salam is archangel, and he is the chief of them, and all other malaika, they obey the orders of Jibreel alayhi salam. Thamma Ameen. On the top of that, he is very much trustworthy. So Ameen means trustworthy.
And Sama means very much?
Yes.
And what's the meaning of Summa?
Summa. Okay. Okay. So both of those words are different. First of all, Ameen, that we say for at the end of the dua, that may Allah accept it, right? Ameen. And then Summa Ameen, again, may Allah accept our dua, then again may Allah accept our dua. Ameen,
Again,
Summa Ameen. Now the word Summa means again or then, and Thamma means on the top of that.
Ma'am Sahib, here the word Ameen is used for
Trust.
for Jibreel to
Yes.
say. I would think that wouldn't all the angels be Ameen? Because the angels are not capable of making
Mistake or
right.
Representation is always by the leader.
So, like with humans, we have levels of differentiations. Some people
Are good,
are
more
better than others
Yes,
and
yeah.
all that. In this case, are we also making differentiation
No.
between angels too? That some angels are more
No.
mean than others?
No. All of them are equal when it comes to the amana or the trust and all that, because all of them are innocent and they are masoom. So there is no different levels of that amana. But because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is talking about Jibreel alayhi salam, and He is also giving an indication that if the leader of them, the chief of the angels, he is Ameen, so all are the other angels from the same race of the Malaika, they are also Ameen. And there is no difference between them. Muta'in thumma Ameen. So the more the emphasis in these ayat is the proof from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this is all the kalam, the Quran is the word or speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and there is no kind of the misunderstanding of the Arab people, of those people, those who think that this is the magic or this is the kahana from the fortune tellers, or there are some other jinns, they are mixed up with the human beings and they tell themselves. So this is not something like that. This is a true message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
And about that star knowledge, those seems to be still going on, because every week we do see those on the newspapers and others. Your star will be like this, and your week will be.
In fact, when I was growing up, we were told that not stars, but forget about stars, about the planets. We were told that Pluto was a planet, and in last few years, now they're saying it's no longer a planet. So even within our solar system, we can't fully decide where we are.
And you talk about Sabah Samawat, so what are those?
Sabah Samawat, 7 heavens.
Okay.
These heavens, they have their different, levels. And on every heaven, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has appointed the malaika, the angels, and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he explained us when he went to the Mi'raj, then he met with different Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam on different heavens. So on the first heaven he said that I met with Adam alayhi salam, on the second one I met with Yusuf alayhi salam, and all those Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. So they are Sabah Samawat.
तो इमाम साहब, आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम जब मेराज में तशरीफ लेके गए, आपने सबसे मुलाकात की वहाँ पे अंबिया किराम से, तो वो हेवन का जिक्र है। हम लोग जब छोटे थे तो कहते थे कि 7वें आसमान पे गए, 8वें, तो वो आसमान नहीं, वो हेवन ही है, और सेम थिंग। और
No, these are two different words. Asman we say in Urdu,
अच्छा,
and heaven we say in English.
it's the same thing.
Sky, the word sky is different. For the heaven, the word
Between the skies is the heaven. Between the 7 skies, the 7 heavens. That's the way it sounded.
خير إن شاء الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله الكريم ونحن Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please accept our gathering. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bless our gathering. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please forgive our sins, our shortcomings. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give us the life of the piety and give us the life of all the good amal and good deeds. Allah, increase us in the knowledge of the Quran. Give us the best understanding of the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make our life according to the teachings of the Quran and according to the teachings of the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sallallahu ta'ala ala khair